Hello guys, ABritishFox here, today with another video. Now you may notice some audio changes, however I think this isn't greatest interest for the channel as it's been mentioned that audio is a bit of an issue, so of course I've got the new mic as of recent. I've also completely removed the music, well not removed, lowered it down, and nearly removed all the effect sounds, however effects I kinda need for my experience. I don't fully need, but it adds to it for me. And yeah, now it is a new season, and we have actually deranked because of that, around 5 ranks. So I think a good strategy for the day, or the build, shall be a Blitz build. So we are going to be using, I believe we should go for a German Blitz build. Combine that with Japan. So we are going to use the 15th Cavalry alongside I need to get the Bicycle Regiment. These shall act as our first starter unit really. We shall then get the Arado. Good units drawing orders. That way we could potentially draw air superiority. And we'll go on to do more units now, so go to the 2 cost. I always try to balance my curve so that you could consistently get onto the next unit. However, it also is worthwhile considering more early game things, so we'll do Rising Sun for example, that way we have card draw. Okay, so that's our early Japan plays that we have here. Now I'm going to move on to other cards. I think it might be worth getting a U16, but we'll leave that for now. We get the 22nd Infantry Regiment to help bolster it. Bring in the flats, bring in the Panzer Grenadier, and I believe it might be worthwhile to bring out the SD. We are going to bring out the Vollmaschäger, the Africa Corps, potentially get another Vollmaschäger, also just good for later game units. Bring out a Henschel, and then we'll look at the 3 costs. We'll bring out 2 Sunstrike and 2 Spoils War just to further increase our gain, and we need some 3 costs to balance this out now. So I think we're going to do the autocannon to exploit a bonus we have, as we are going to be destroying just loads of troops at this rate. Blitzkrieg, essential. Air Blitz, we're going to get 3 of those, just to guarantee. And then we're going to get 2 more cards, which shall be the Flampanzer. And I think this is an effective Blitz build, of course. Okay, slightly errored here. I do not know what caused that. What's the error here? Did I forget to? No, all my 3 costs were removed. So I had 2 Flampanzers, so 1 autocannon, 2 Africa regiments, 2 Blitzkrieg, 3 Air Blitz, and then we have the Flampanzers done. Now it properly loads in this time. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna add a little backing, as that's always one of my favourites, with the Fears of War. And we're gonna test out this Blitz deck in action. As I always prefer using it against actual players, besides from there, but casual battle is a good safer way to test it if you don't want to derank. As some decks are, well technically there's no such thing as a bad deck, it's just more synergies and its counters. As a deck could have loads of counters, but be really good against certain ones. Like, let's say a anti-arty build probably won't do too good against Blitz. Welcome back guys, so after that cut, because waiting was murder, We are facing against player to aptly put it. Now we're going to remove Air Blitz, keep the Panzer Grenadier, keep Africa Corps, and wait for his move. It shows his hand. We shall bring in the Cavalry Regiment. And it's best if we bring out the Panzer Grenadier after this. Actually, completely misplayed there, but still, good bit of damage. Let's bring out Alpines. Okay, I may have to deal with that, honestly. It's now there. Play Rising Sun, that way we have a card draw. And then we're going to be using Sneak Maneuver on the flank. He's already down to 14 HP, which is great. And he's using the Kuban desperately. So we're actually going to be using Sunstrike now to remove the Alpini. We're going to use the flak to take out the regiment there, and then attack the base once more. Now we just need to get them to 9 HP technically. Once we get that, if we get enough of our air blitzers, we can just take them out. Okay, he's doing from the people. Good use though. Now we're going to bring in another 15 cav. Bring in Sneak Maneuver. Bring out the Africa Corps for hopefully a full Mashiga. Or we could get a Comet, which is really helpful for this build. Okay, he's got Zukov, so he's bringing out Soviet infantry. Probably going to get defensive, like a guards unit. Let's see. Nope, he's going to be blitzing against us though. Okay. Now. We're going to be bringing out the Comet. Do this. And now. He's going to think, if he just about beats this, he's safe. Then we bring out Air Blitz. Oh. Units which can't attack immediately. Yeah, okay, good. Good use. Naval Brigade. Can't protect from Air Blitz them. And victory is ours. That is my Blitz build for this season. And it's a sounding success for the first match. Now we are going to be going into another match. Probably going to cut as soon as the loading screen happens, but you shall see me when I get into the battle. See you there. Okay, so we are fighting against Staff Sergeant Greg. Let's hopefully show him a thing or two about combat. Now we're going to remove Air Blitz, Air Superiority, Spoil of War, and Rising Sun. We need a unit. That's all. Okay, so we're going to draw out the Rado. That way we have Air Superiority. Be fully exploited, even though probably would have been best to let him to play, but no. Well, we'll attack with this for now, and wait for him to play a card. This is getting real interesting. Can't target that, just testing. To Air Blitz, just get that initial damage in there. Now he's on 16 HP. It's probably got a free cost, which is the exact reason why we saved Air Superiority. Could be a Hurricane, for example. I don't know why he didn't do this earlier. Let's keep attacking their base. 15 HP already. We can keep Sudden Strike for a quick move after. He could have Death from above here, which need to be careful. And if he does deploy like a free health unit, we can take out easily with air superiority. His Majesty's chosen. He's probably tried to get the Ulsters. Now he's got the Pioneer Company, so he might be going for a bit of an order deck, which will be interesting to say the least. We have got him down to 11 HP now, and shall wait for his move. Okay, he's got Night Raid, yeah, so my assumption was correct. Order deck. And Desert Rats, which we shall counter by doing Sun Strike on this. Air superiority. And playing the Africa Corps. Bringing out the Fulmishiga, attacking out, and then we'll bring these to the front line next turn. Now his elite is gone, and he's lost his order commandos. Okay, convoy HX-175, Tempo 200 this time, getting used to it now. Okay, he's got Desert Rats, probably kill. No, he's desperate to damage. Yeah. We're gonna do Spoils of 4, see what card we get. Fulmishiga again. Well, this is gonna be fun. The Fulmishiga horde is coming. Maybe it doesn't stop it quickly. He's dead. But you could potentially have carpet bombing here, which will completely ruin my hand, because I don't have any units to reinforce, but that is the risk with Blitz strategies. Okay, he's played Fortification, and he probably has another Fortification in hand. Yep. And he's deployed a annoying pesky card that can't do much. Now we're going to bring you to the front line, attack here. Now, in the Greater Sacrifice, we shall remove our Rado and play Rising Sun. Maybe bring out the Africa Regiment to do additional damage against the base. Now, if he didn't have those fortification cards, he would be on 1 HP at this point. Okay, he's doing another convoy, evidently showing he's running out of picks. Okay, naval up, good play. Does kind of put a hole in my sneak maneuver plan, but we still can do well. Yeah, if he just doesn't take out my Fulmishiga. These have 2 costs, sadly. Okay, so it's best to bring out you. Bring out the Arado just for deployment's sake, and I think we are going to bring out the Flampanther for the Blitz. He's not going to be deploying much 1 costs at this point. Okay, he's done shelling, which is a really effective counter to this entire front line. Oh, that's annoying. Doing so well until he pinned us. And surprise attack. Good play. And convoy HX-175. So we need to hope to get our 15th Cavalry here. But luckily we can still at least take him out with air superiority. Yeah, so those fortifications proved vital to his survival. That's another thing, so these strategies don't do too good against people that constantly add to the defense. It's just them using cards, draw, and then having an M3A3 honey. Okay, he's got commandos, he's planning to use them for damage. And he's adding more health. Yep. He's probably hoping to target the Arado, but we can still get the base. Yeah, he's just playing orders for the sake of it. We also learned that his ally nation is Japan. which will make things interesting. But we were still winning in terms of damage to HQ. Okay, he's got the Ultra Guards, effective unit, especially because of the ability to make attack equal to defense. And that's a pest. Okay. So we are going to... he's got the section. Yeah. So within this deck we simply got outclassed by the fact they've had so much good late game units against our weak ones. So I think it's fit to say that this has been a good game because he's managed to deflect my Former Shiga Blitz. Surprising for the deck that I managed to get 2 Former Shiga, but again, that's the purpose of having the 15th Cavalry in the deck and also the Africa Corps to give me more. Yeah, he had over 2 fortification, which is a bit annoying for sure. Naval support. Yeah. He did well. British Order Fords are a pain to deal with, for sure, so not too surprising, but there's certainly things I could have done better. But we shall certainly strike back against the invader every step of the way. But he won't get victory this easily, I guarantee. Also, that did make me think of something I've never thought about before. It's the fact that, one, you can use bolster on your paratroopers. 2, that you could also use sneak attack on them, which might make for a very good surprising Blitz build if you went for something like it. Mainly the sneak attack part, as bolster's a bit of a mid-game card. Well, I'm going to be cutting around here, and I'll see you in the next match. Okay, back here, and now we fight against, assumably aptly named, Captain YOLO McSwagger. I'm going to tell you, Captain YOLO McSwagger is probably not going to do too well if he has nothing against my Blitz. Now, the Bicycle Regiment is quite great for Blitz strategies, it's just really weak, but again, it's like the 15th Cavalry, just with Fury, and 1 less damage. So, if you had the, again, easily counter by Bloody Sickle, which is annoying, but we should just have to deal with that fact. Now, if he deploys a ground unit with 1 cost, no. Okay, he does, he's deployed the Greyhound. That's exactly the reason why we have the Flampanzer. I may modify this build to have a bit more late game cards, but it's had its shining moment, so I'm reluctant to do that as of the moment. Okay, so he's sprung out the SU, damaging himself in the process. If I had a Rado on me, that would have been great, but I don't, sadly. Now, I hope he tries to maintain his SU, but I don't think he will, yeah. So already on 13 HP. I think he's got a Soviet arty build by the fact he has Greyhounds in there. We're going to take this turn to use Blitz. Let's get him down to 10 HP. So we already went through half of him. And the problem now is there's Greyhounds in the way, as we didn't get our Japanese Blitz ones too easily, and all our early Blitzes were countered by Bloody Sickle. Just a sign of like warning, really. Bloody Sickle can be the death of these attack builds. Now I hope to get a Rado. Okay, he's brought out Kachushka. Yeah, so there's the artillery part of his build. It's also good to try and get an idea of what the build is. Now we are going to quickly use air superiority as a quick attack to prevent any offensives against this by buffing it with, like, let's say, Patriotic Firestorm. Now we did lose quite a few cards there, so I need to hope to get a quick Japanese one or something like that. He could potentially have critical hit here, as he's went for singular damage on the Flat Panzer. He's chose less of two evils, desperately trying to draw. He has enough for one critical hit, I believe, so need to be careful. He's done supply chain. So he's doing supply chain. So again, he's trying to get a good card draw. If I saved superiority and got myself one now. Again, he is really exposing himself here. Now I hope to get the Fulmishigger. Or we can bring out the Comet. Now he can't do any more Bloody Sickle. And he can't bring out another issue. The Comet is quite great for this build. I'd love to get it as my elite. Actually, I'm nearly rank 50 with the Soviet Germans. So the Comet would be the best card really to add to this. Okay, Siberian Transfer. Good card, especially if combined with Euro Factories, for example, or Red Banner. As that way you circumvent the end of turn effect. You could also do this with Mobile Defense, for example. It gives you 3 units. Or simply 3 Guardsmen, which can protect against enemy blitzes early on. Yeah, he did well, but Captain Yolo Quick Swagger could not best me with this blitz, this arty build. Yeah, he definitely would want to do Winter Warfare. Victory is ours. And that is my Blitz build. I hope you enjoyed it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching me. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more content and suggesting the content. Thanks for watching, and always, as the thing that's most important, have fun. Bye.